Every now and then I see someone asking, why don't I get some ants? And the thing is, I have ants, but they were hibernating inside of my fridge. Yeah, it is a species that is native to Croatia, and it is definitely time to wake them up, which in theory is really easy. Oh, and they are already waking up. Oh, I need to hurry. Waking them up is, as you can see, really easy. You just increase the temperature and slowly but surely they will all wake up. I know that this vial is super dirty, so you cannot see them really good, but they will surely come outside and then you will see them better. And also in this video I plan to move them to a new vial, because there is no water in this one, you see. And it looks super nasty. Let's set up the camera and wait a bit. Oh man, it seems like this video is already not going according to plan. Everyone, from what I can see, every worker inside woke up except the queen, and it seems that the queen is dead. Why? Out of all, the queen has died. The single most important ant in the entire colony died. Oh, great. Let me figure stuff out. I checked the queen up close and it seemed like there was some sort of movement, so even though I was skeptical, I decided to let the camera roll to see what would happen. And the first thing Ants did was to pull the queen further back, which I thought it is a good sign, and then they proceed to move slowly back and forth. They were definitely still lethargic from the hibernation. I left droplets of water and the first one immediately started to drink, but surprisingly passed on the honey. He scouted the perimeter and went back in, and then the second one, when he came out, he also sipped the water and walked past the honey. And then after like 2 hours, the queen woke up. She was alive. I know that you cannot really see her well on this footage, but there she is moving around, and it looks like she just needs a lot longer to start moving. And here we are, a couple of months later. The colony is still doing great, but it is definitely time to get them out of their vial into something a little bit more fancy, like this pre-made ant colony. I had this for many years and it will be perfect for this situation. You see, there is a lot of spots for them to expand. This is the actual entrance that can be plugged. Here is the sponge where we add humidity, and basically you can use this plugged with only this as outer space where you drop the food, but I won't be using it like that. I will just put this inside of it and they will still have this plastic tub to use. Now, we definitely need to clean it first, but we have 2 ants scouting the area, you see, so that will be a little bit harder. Oh, now the third one is coming out. Yeah, and fourth one. Now for 5 ants, why are you all coming out now? What is this? Okay, before more of them come out, I'm gonna do this. Plan is to just take this out. I will plug it with my finger, so no more of them come out. And then we shake this. Okay, let's get them back in. They won't be happy with that. You see, they are all now checking out what the hell is happening. They have the red alert siren going off. Anyway, I will try to get all of that out. Like all of this that is stuck, all of this garbage, all of this trash. You guys just don't mind me. I am now their cleanup crew. You see, it is looking a little bit better, but now I need to take the vial once again and take that cover off, because that is how we will get them to move out of that old vial and move into this new ant nest. And they need to be careful not to squish any ants. And look at the queen. Now you can look at her. You see, she is fine. And there is a bunch of tiny little critters. What is... Oh, there is just a lot of those critters. I don't like that. Let me just pick them up. They're like some type of springtail, I would say, probably. But I will try to get most of them out. Alright, now I had the idea to count how many ants there are, because we know how many there were inside when I woke them up from the hibernation, but the vial is really dirty and that really won't work. So yeah, we will count them once they move into this nice and transparent enclosure. So that now goes directly inside like this. I will put a little bit of platform here so they can easily enter inside. I cover it with this red lid because apparently the light cannot penetrate. I mean, it can penetrate in the nest so we can see the ants inside, but they, like tarantulas and other bugs, they cannot see the red light, so therefore it appears as it is dark inside for them. Oh, actually no, first we need to add the water. You see it goes here with a syringe. Just moist it a little bit. Now I can add the cover, just like that. Small piece of dirt to help them climb inside. Oh, and first one is figuring it out, or maybe not. Yeah, that should suffice. Now let's wait for the first one to enter inside. Who is going to be the brave one? Oh, and now when I'm thinking about it, this is their first interaction with dirt, because they were hatched inside of this vial, and that's basically their entire life. They didn't see anything. Anyway, in case you don't know how this now works and how we get them to move from one nest into another, since I removed this plastic cover, their current nest is exposed to light, and that is something that they don't like, and now they will search for a place to relocate their nest because they are feeling exposed, of course, as if their nest is like, you know, dug out. If you ever bumped an ant nest and exposed the inside, you will see how they will immediately take all of the larvae and relocate them quickly deep inside of the nest, and that is exactly what they will do now. But first the workers need to find the proper spot where to relocate them, and this should be the proper spot, if it really is dark because of this red foil. I'm not sure, but anyway, once again I will set you up for a time lapse, and hopefully during this time lapse we will observe how they will move their nest inside. So yeah, once again I put a drop of honey, and this time they went to town on it. I also added fruit flies, but they were mostly focused on the honey until it was all gone, and workers were exploring the new nest more and more, and as it seemed like they will start to move inside, the disaster happened. Oh man, disaster indeed. What happened? Camera just stopped recording the time lapse, and that is not the first time that happened. It only happened during the time lapse, and it is not happening all the time. So it works like 95% of the time, but sometimes randomly it will stop recording without any special reason, and it decided to do it now during this super crucial time lapse. So unfortunately we don't have the time lapse of them moving into the new nest, but they moved, and when I came here and spotted in the morning what happened, I was like so pissed. I turned off everything, I turned off the lights and went up, and now when I came here the next day to continue recording this video, this is what I found, and the reason why I have it covered now. Look, they moved their eggs into this space that is not covered with this red thing, so now as I turned on the lights they will probably figure out that, oh, this is not what we are supposed to do. I will open it up because, oh, one ant was on top. I must not squish it, come on, move. I really need to flip it. Yeah, but now at least you can see how they are rushing to move all the eggs into the darkness of their nest. You see? They are quickly working, so we at least have this. So this is actually a good thing that they decided to move into this outer space. That was like a little tug of war, and there's the ant queen, you see? She is checking out what the hell is happening, guys. Oh, and look, she's helping out also. Cool thing. You see, there are tiny eggs, and these bigger ones are, I don't think that they are called eggs, but this dark one you can basically see the ant inside ready to be hatched, while in this one that is not as dark, the ant is still developing. But yeah, they are now moving it deeper inside, and I can also take this vial out, but there is 3 ants. 4 ants are inside. What are you guys doing inside? I will try to get them. I will try to get them to move out. One is out. Come on guys, let's go, let's go. They are really stubborn. Okay, finally empty. Also I can take this out, we don't need it. And I can clean this out. And this. There we go. Let's now check if this red cover actually works. If it works, when I remove it, the ants will start to freak out. And yeah, it seems that they are kind of freaking out, or not really. The queen is all over there. I don't know, but yeah, you see they are trying to relocate somewhere else. Okay, this definitely works. Let's now use this opportunity to record them nice. Check out the ant queen and all the workers. By the way, I think that Some workers are bigger and some are smaller, right? Like this one is definitely smaller than the rest. Although majority are the same size. Let me now cover them. Okay, but the fact that the time-lapse failed, it is not the end of the world, because now when I'm looking at them in this new nest, I think that soon they will outgrow it and soon we will need to move it into a bigger nest. So there will be another chance to record the relocation, and from now on I think to avoid this thing happening I will need to use a different camera for the time-lapse. I can actually use this camera, but it is not that practical because I need to unplug all this stuff and plug everything back in when I'm done with the time-lapse. This camera is ideal because it got the USB for the charging and everything, so I just plug in the USB power and that's it. I can record the time-lapse. For this one I need to use the dummy battery. I can also use my old camera, but that one doesn't record it in 4K, so that is not a good thing, but I can use it as additional angle and safety recording if this one fails. Yeah, I think that I will need to do that from now on. I'm editing this video, I'm finishing the video, and now I realize that I promised you that I will count all the ants in new nest, but I forgot to do that. So we will quickly do it now. And also I will show you how, if you will ever need to count like tarantula eggs or slings or ants in this case, what is the easiest method to count all of that. You just take the picture like this, take a screenshot so all ants are visible, then you open that picture in Paint, just like that, take a brush, put it on red and just put dots on all the ants or eggs or tarantulas that you are counting as you are counting. This way you can hardly miss. 23, 24, 25, 26, 46, maybe 47, but there is a clump here so I can hardly distinguish every individual ant, but around 47, let's say. And when I woke them up there were 10 to 12. It is also hard to count because I have that dirty wall that I have a recording of, so I'm not 100% certain, but there you have it. Back to the video. So for now we will say goodbye to this ant colony. Hopefully it will continue to develop and grow, and then in next video we will move them into a proper big enclosure, glass enclosure, and I have a couple of ideas in my mind. So until then, I hope that you enjoyed this kind of disappointing video, but if you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel more, there's a Patreon page and webshop page with merch and some other stuff like this awesome sand for the texture. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday and sometimes a live stream on Sunday, so see you again really soon. Bye.